Hi, East Texas. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. As we head into the final few days of August, let's check out our August rainfall report. So far in Tyler, over 3 inches of rainfall. Remember how dry the month started? Now we're almost an inch ahead of average, with more rain possible Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Longview, almost 5 inches of rainfall, taking their monthly total to 2.5 inches above average. Lufkin, 6.5 inches of rainfall, and now their monthly total is sitting at about 3.5 inches ahead for the month. For the year, we've cut into some of those yearly deficits. In fact, we've made up about 5 inches of that yearly deficit down in Lufkin. All right, that's had an impact on the burn bans around East Texas. Rains County now dropped from the burn bans. We still have Van Zant, still have Angelina, San Augustine, and Sabine counties, but the rest of the counties in East Texas are now burn ban free. As we head into Monday, a little different scenario setting up here. The forecast fire danger is elevated just a little bit, especially in parts of Smith County into Van Zant County. It's on the moderate side. Elsewhere, it remains low. I do expect to see some scattered showers and thunderstorms across the area Monday afternoon. The better chance will be, let's say, east of Highway 69, west of Highway 69, a little less of a chance. But overall, we should have some scattered to widely scattered showers across the area. Bus stop forecast in the morning, warm but likely dry. Temperatures are in the upper 70s. We'll have a rapid rise at recess, temperature around 88, and keep an eye to the sky. We could have a shower or thunderstorm popping up as early as late morning, and then heading home tomorrow afternoon, it might storm in some locations with a high temperature right around 90 degrees. All right, let's take a look at the 10-day low temperature trend, something we don't do too often. We usually look at daytime highs, but a way to look and tell what kind of air mass is headed our way sometimes is to look at the overnight lows. And you'll find that through the first day of September, we have overnight lows that are above average. We should have average lows around 72. Once we get into the first few days of September, now our temperatures are turning around. We're closer to average, if not just a notch below average there for that first weekend of September. So some slightly cooler air coming in thanks to a front that arrives this week. All right, so a 40% chance of rain on Monday, 40% chance of rain on Tuesday, just isolated showers Wednesday, Thursday. Friday's likely a dry day. There might be an isolated shower around Saturday, and then Sunday, another 40% chance of rain with another front. We're starting to see more frequency with fronts now. They're not strong. They're not like we would have, say, in late fall or winter where they barrel through and you get a big change in the air mass. These fronts are still getting down into East Texas and essentially weakening and then washing out the farther south they drop. We really only had one strong cold front this summer, and I think you remember that when it dropped the temperatures back into the 80s. Humidity dropped. I believe it was back in June or early July when that happened. So it's been a while. But we have another frontal boundary trying to drop in here near Dallas and Wichita Falls Monday afternoon. We will have some scattered showers forming from Tyler out to the east toward Carthage, and then they fade away Monday night. Tuesday, we've got moisture surging in from the south. We've got southerly winds, a little area of low pressure forming out here west of Wichita Falls, a wider area of scattered showers and thunderstorms near Waco. So a chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms Tuesday, especially from Tyler, really Interstate 20 to the south. So from Athens to Tyler over to Longview toward Marshall and south of that line. That's the best chance of rain on Tuesday. Those fade away, and then Wednesday, again, looks like a mainly dry day. In fact, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday may end up dry, and then finally we'll get into the weekend. We'll start to see rain chances ramping up by Sunday. All right, rainfall amounts. Where it does rain, it could be heavy in spots, but again, it looks like it'll be sort of a feast and famine rains, sort of what we've become used to here in the summertime. 1/10 of an inch at Tyler, 1.25 inches at Nacogdoches, 1.5 inches at Henderson, and nearly 1 inch at Carthage. So I wouldn't necessarily, like I've said several times, marry these numbers to these cities, because just a little slight deviation in where this band of rain sets up, for instance, at Nacogdoches, means the northern part of Nacogdoches County or southern Rusk County could pick up 1.25 inches, and then Nacogdoches would get like just a few hundredths of an inch or a couple tenths of an inch. Likewise, this Henderson cell, if it slides back to the west just a little bit, then Tyler's getting closer to 1 inch, 1.5 inches of rainfall, and Henderson gets a little bit less. But right now, as we've mentioned and as we showed you with that forecast fire danger, this area here appears to be drier over the next couple of days than areas down to the south. All right, eye on the tropics. Things are changing a little bit, starting to percolate. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4 areas to watch, but this one, according to the National Hurricane Center, is getting the most attention because now in the next 2 days it has a 50% chance of development, and over the next 5 days it has an 80% chance of becoming an organized tropical storm, perhaps even turning into a hurricane. If it can form and have a name applied to it, it would become Danielle, and it would be the 4th storm of the season. It has been unusually quiet across the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico so far this hurricane season. We're probably going to get into September without a named storm, and that would be the first time since 1997 that we went an entire month, the entire month of August, without a named storm. That's 5 days from now. There is a chance to have a named storm, but again, that would take us into September 1st or September 2nd. So it's likely that we are going to see an entire month in August without a named storm in the Atlantic. All right, here's the forecast for tonight. Going with partly cloudy skies in our northern counties and temperatures falling back into the mid-70s. We'll have light winds out of the southeast at about 3 to 5 miles an hour. In our central counties, we're looking at similar lows, but it's going to be warm by morning, 75 to 76 from Longview to Tyler, Jacksonville 76, Palestine 75 under partly cloudy skies. Temperatures like these may require the air conditioner to run a little bit more. Over Deep East Texas, we're finding similar conditions, overnight lows in the low to mid 70s. Deep East Texas, especially in areas that saw some heavy rain that persisted in some showers today around Center toward Nacogdoches, maybe over toward Carthage, we could have some light ground fog forming by morning. We'll get rid of that ground fog by about 10 o'clock, and then temperatures start to warm up. It's another somewhat hot day tomorrow, 91 at Mount Pleasant and Pittsburgh. An isolated thunderstorm can't be ruled out between Interstate 20 and Interstate 30. In our central counties, right along Interstate 20, a few scattered showers and thunderstorms will be possible. We may reach 91 degrees in Tyler before that occurs. Jacksonville up to 89, Palestine up to 91, Athens up to 91, Henderson up to 89, and 89 over toward Carthage. And then in Deep East Texas around Center, upper 80s. More cloud cover in this portion of Deep East Texas could keep temperatures in the 80s with isolated to scattered showers across Deep East Texas. Lufkin making it up to 91. Nacogdoches high 91 degrees. Here's the Baylor Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So no 100-degree heat on that 10-day and just a few 90-degree days, really. The rest of them are going to be 80-degree days. So let's start with Monday. We've got a 40% chance for afternoon thunderstorms. A morning low around 75, a daytime high around 91. We're up to 88 on Tuesday with more scattered thunderstorms. On Wednesday, partly cloudy, warm and humid, just a 20% chance of rain and a high of 93. Thursday's also likely dry, 93, and Friday likely dry, up to 89. Small chance of rain on Saturday. Sunday, a 40% chance for scattered thunderstorms. And right now on Labor Day, the holiday, looks like we could have some morning showers and thunderstorms, but the second half of Labor Day could end up dry and cool with highs in the mid-80s. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus.